Hello, Dan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Ariel.
Ariel.
Yes.
Okay, very nice to meet you, Ariel. Where are you from?
I'm from West Philly.
West Philly in the
Yeah.
house. There you go. So, what's your favorite aspect of Philadelphia?
I'm, to be honest, like Philly people are different. Period. Like I'm not gonna lie to you. We do stuff like it's bad sometimes, but like a lot of different reactions and how we handle different things. It's like nobody else in the city in a different state is gonna do what we do, how we do it. So
I agree. We do handle things pretty unique.
we do like it's different.
Even down to our sports, the sport fans are like
And
rowdy.
we carry behind, like we don't play. Don't come to our city thinking you about to do anything. We on it. So
Okay. What's your favorite thing to do? All of Philadelphia, the whole county.
eat.
Eat. Okay.
Like I just love food, but like you talking about like Philly,
Yeah.
it's not like too many good restaurants, but I do like to eat. So I be trying to find like little good happy hours, little this and that. But,
Okay. What's your favorite place to eat?
where is my favorite place to eat? I don't have a favorite. It's just I could name so many like
Okay, it's tough.
May down here. You got Bonchine. Yeah, like if you want to go out to eat. Like Del Frisco's got the best lamb chops, y'all. I love Del Frisco's. Oh my god,
Del Frisco's.
They lamb chops is so good. Okay.
Del Frisco's is bomb. They are definitely
Yes.
the bomb.com. I like their that Wagyu meatballs. Or
Oh,
what
you had the
that-
meatballs at Del Frisco's?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
different.
They're good.
Okay.
They're good. I mean,
Yeah.
and they're I don't drink much,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, their strawberry apple martinis.
That's
oh my
good.
god.
Is it strong?
Oh yeah.
Let me tell y'all, Del Frisco's lemon drop, they all drop no lemon. That thing is strong. Like, I'm not going to lie to y'all. It's strong. I be like 1.5, 2, I'm done.
Well, I think they want you to order more appetizers and food, rack that bill up because it is
Of
not
course.
cheap in there.
You know how they get
You
money
know.
hungry.
So, what is one thing that you think makes Philly stand out among everywhere else?
Y'all violence. Like, the
Violence.
rate, the crime rate is high. Like, seriously, like, y'all gotta chill. Like, I don't know what to tell y'all, but chill. Like, y'all gotta listen to your older people. And I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like a lot of y'all so used to it because y'all grew up in it and y'all don't know nothing else. Y'all don't know nothing different that y'all think y'all could stick to it. Why not stand out and do something different with your life? Like, it could be simple as just like riding around outside of Philly and seeing the houses, how big they are. How you don't want that. Let me tell you, I want the biggest house. I want a baby mansion. I want a nice car. I want a nice little family. Like, you gotta see. I feel like y'all gotta see it to really want it, and I feel like y'all don't go and look at it. Like, y'all stay where y'all are at. Like, it's bigger. It's a bigger world than y'all think. So.
It is crazy. Like even going to like Valley Kinwood, like right.
Yeah, that's
off
not the
76.
same either. Like, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a whole nother world, and it takes, like you said, adventuring, like out of
There's so
your-
much more. Even if
Um,
you just travel out of state, like it don't gotta be out of country. You just travel out of state and see the difference. Y'all gonna want more for yourself. Y'all gonna see different stuff and be like, I want that for myself, or y'all should at least.
What is your number one dream in life?
To live comfortable and like to be my own boss. Like I currently do here, but I'm in between starting my business and still working. But I don't plan on working with nobody, for nobody. Like I plan on running my own and just being a boss lady, and that's it.
Okay. Now I hear a lot of people, and I myself am my own boss. What is the major hurdles you have to almost go through on a daily basis trying to reach your aspirations?
I mean, me personally, my biggest thing is like clientele. All good money isn't good. Like all money isn't good money, and I learned that like really young. I don't want to just take money because I'm not money hungry. Like if it's something bad behind it, y'all could keep it. I could just, it's not that serious. I'm
Right.
a hustler. I found out the way to make some money. So definitely like clientele and also the area. Like I don't want to open a business in a bad area and then I gotta worry about my business, something happening to my clients, stuff like that. So
And you want to do hair, right?
yeah, so I
Have-
currently do hair, yes.
Have you ever thought about being an HMUA? Hair, makeup, and
no,
artist?
no, I don't.
HMA.
Just hair. I don't do makeup. Just hair.
So I do a lot of events and we do weddings, and I run
Oh.
across people that are hair makeup artists. And if
Okay.
you just do hair, I've sometimes ran across people that just do hair, but more on corporate events where
Right.
like they have a bunch of people doing headshots, and it's almost like a cafeteria line. They have
Okay.
like a hair person and then a
Really?
makeup person and then the photographer. So you go
okay.
through a line, you get your hair done,
Right.
then your makeup done, and then you get your
Get
photo.
everything set up.
But then you don't need a storefront.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of just have your, vehicle that is
Right.
your stuff, and you take it to your different events, and that's how you cut down on the overhead.
Right.
And you have a mobile operation. Has that ever, come across your
I
mind?
never thought about that because I don't know. It just never crossed my mind. That sounds like a good idea.
There are people that drop $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 on weddings in our country. In
Right,
other
alone.
countries, I think the guy who is a billionaire tycoon of a oil manufacturing company in Saudi Arabia just paid Justin Bieber $10 million to come perform
Really?
a few songs, not the whole album, not
Just
like
a
for
few songs.
just a few songs
This is
at
crazy.
at the rehearsal dinner. Not
Wow.
even the wedding. 10 mil for the rehearsal dinner.
Alone. And I know I'll probably be one of those people.
And like he was just one of the entertainers.
Yeah.
So like right.
Oh wow.
So you have to think there are people out there, like you said, you know what I mean, that are in these huge houses that pay to have somebody to just come do their hair.
Like a travel artist or
Yeah,
something, right?
yeah. So like think about it. You get married, you have 15 of your best friends
Oh, I
around
was about
you.
to say
that-
50 kids. I was about to say
no.
15
Hey,
friends.
you'd be
okay,
working
so
for a while,
Yeah,
15 kids.
15.
But like 15 of your friends, and they all get ready with you at 10
Right.
a.m. for photos throughout the day. Generally, you have a few hair and makeup artists that are in that room and getting those women ready, and it's a few $1,000s that day for you.
No, just alone, like alone. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what is
Would you ask all your questions?
I know. I think I did ask all my questions. Well, I appreciate your
It was
time.
nice meeting you.
If you wanted to give yourself a shout out, how could they find you in your
Y'all can
business?
follow my business page at ap.thestylist, and my Instagram _.chinadoll.__, and yeah.
Well, thank you very much. I
Thank
greatly
you.
appreciate your time.
Right.
So, Dan, nice to meet you.
My name's Cass.
Cass,
Cass.
Wiz. Okay, Wiz and Cass. Very nice to meet you. Blizz and Cass. Okay. Cass and the Blizz.
$5, nigga.
So, you said you're from Camden, right? Okay. So, did you grow up in Camden?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, I assume you grew up coming over here too, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, what is your favorite thing to do in Philly? You leave, Jersey to come over to Philly. What
Alright,
is your
so
favorite thing to do
My
here?
favorite thing, we ain't gonna say on this interview.
Okay.
My other
okay.
favorite thing though, I like shopping and shit. We actually near one of my favorite stores right now.
Status?
Yeah.
What is Status? I'm not familiar.
They got that shit in there.
Okay.
You know how they be on TikTok, like he got that shit on?
Yeah.
That's where you get that
Like
shit
he
from.
looking dap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nah,
Okay.
You one of them. Real rap
Okay. Status. Your high status.
type shit.
Okay. So, I have super glue literally on my jeans from probably like 10 years ago. I'm low status.
I ain't mad at you, bro. I'm low status tonight. I ain't doing too much.
But it's cool. So they don't have like store. So is it the fact of like you can kind of walk around and kind of shop that you come to Philly?
It's more good joints around too. A couple more good stores out this joint.
Okay.
You got Suplex. You got this joint. I out here called Platinum. I fuck with that a little bit.
Now, is there one reason that like you've kind of lived on the outskirts of Philly, but you've never wanted to make the move into
No,
Philly?
I had moved out here. I lived out here for a little minute, but I left this joint.
Okay. Is there a reason you left?
Mm-hmm.
What may that have been?
This shit was boring for real, for real.
Boring.
Yeah.
Like, okay. So I like a little chaos. I'm not gonna lie.
See, but I'm from my hood. So
Okay.
coming to this hood, you can't do too much. So being from my hood, I liked it because I was able to do whatever the fuck I want.
In Jersey,
Yeah.
I feel like Jersey is way more politically fucked. Like, I ride a motorcycle and they nail me for $50 because I hate wearing a helmet. So they're like, hey,
You
and then they
dirt
threaten
bikes
to
out
take.
that bitch. They better catch us.
It's a catch.
They gotta catch us. We from Camden, so you gotta
Okay.
catch us.
But then you guys can't, like, it's a hassle to get a gun, to carry a gun out there. You gotta, like, go to court and, like, for illegal.
We ain't gonna talk about that, but
So,
That ain't
they make their ways.
okay. So, I mean, if you wanted to, like, do it stress-free, right, and have the paperwork.
Oh yeah, you
like,
gotta go through. You gotta go through
They
all
make it
extra
hard,
shit.
and it's for everyone, like everybody, any skin
I
color,
don't
any
even
skin
think-
color.
Right.
I don't even think you gotta have your weed license and do that
yeah,
shit.
you can't.
And it's like that in PA too. You can't have your
can't have
papers
your-
for the gun and
and
have
the
the
weed.
weed license
That's crazy
too,
bullshit.
because you're admitting to. It's still a class 1 narcotic the way it's scheduled.
that's
The
the
weed.
corny.
Yeah, it is. But like
In
here
Jersey,
in
that's
Philly,
illegal though.
yes, and
No, usually we got a little bit more leeway than y'all.
yeah, and I hear a lot of the cops smoke now too.
Oh, yeah,
out
they
in
get fired.
Jersey.
I know they get fired.
Yeah.
They be
So
taking my shit and don't say nothing.
and it's wild that 10
Niggas
years
took an
ago
ounce.
they were
Niggas took an
taken
ounce and didn't give me no ticket. My shit going.
and they smoke it. Do you think they smoked it 10 years ago when they were doing that stuff?
Yep, I think she was you.
Yeah. Now
They
it's
did
just
it at
more.
home. That's all. They just did it
Okay.
at home. That was it.
No, real rat. Niggas was just, they would just take that shit, never go to the
Yeah,
little
exactly.
locker and go
Yeah,
get
bro.
fried. They wouldn't even do no
Yeah, they got
paperwork.
slick, yeah,
They wouldn't
bro.
even do no paperwork. They just take that shit and go home.
Amen.
Nah, slick,
Well,
bro.
I feel like. Have you ever left this country and gone like?
No, not yet, not yet.
Okay. So I talk about. So where have you been?
I've been to St. Vincent.
The islands, Virgin Islands. Okay. So like I talk about Mexico all the time. Like I wish I lived in Mexico in certain scenarios, right? Certain scenarios, thankfully you live in America,
Nah,
right?
real shit.
But certain things like I ride motorcycles, and a lot of the time I deal with tickets, right? I get a lot of tickets, and the police kind of just name their price, right? And then you
Type
go to
shit.
court, and then they kind of just add on random shit,
You
like
know,
the
no,
last
you wanna
ticket.
know something? If you don't see the cops in court, that case can get dismissed easily.
Right. Yes, I do know that. I've been driving for a long time, so I got a lengthy record. But in Mexico, you kind of just pay the ticket right there on the street. The cop puts
Oh,
that
that's nice.
money right in his pocket, and you're bribing him. So you know you can hassle with him right then. You know what I mean? And it's the same thing in America. You step in that room with that cop right before the thing if he shows up, and you haggle with him, and you're like, can we drop it down to this, and it'll be this much money, or like no points. You know what I mean? It's the same thing. We hide it. You know what I mean?
R.I.P. Duel.
R.I.P. Duel.
Yeah, R.I.P. Duel. You
So-
said R.I.P. right? Yeah, R.I.P. man.
So, what would be one thing you wish you could see changed in Philadelphia? Is there like one thing you like more in Camden and like New Jersey compared to?
I wish y'all would, like, the housing would be more better. Like, most houses out here old as hell and they fucked up. So I'd be like, yo, and the landlords, you know, most of them are slumlords because they just want to make their money real quick.
Yep.
So they don't give a fuck about our well-being. Me personally, I just feel like fix that shit up the price a little bit if you got up the price a little bit, and rent them bitches out.
And
Don't
then
waste niggas' times. Niggas renting for months and months and months and months. Then, you know, the house, everything start taking care of. What's that word? Start with a D.
dilapidate,
There it is. Say it again.
deteriorate.
The house start doing that over time, and now you start noticing shit. Now it's either move out or keep living with that shit.
Okay.
So I'd be like, yo, fix that shit up.
Have you
Another
looked?
thing too though, it be y'all be drawing out this joint. Y'all the little young niggas out here be wilding the fuck out.
Yes.
He
They get
said, yeah.
packs of shit, and
Yeah,
like
they-
they're wild.
yeah,
The
they be-
bicycle kids.
Yeah, all the motherfuckers, all the little motherfuckers out here be wilding out here. I'm cool.
Well, I think it's I call them the iPad kids, right? A whole generation of like,
All those kids that grew up on that type of shit.
yep,
They
isolated.
They fucking retarded. They be drawing out this joint.
And the parents didn't interact with them, right? They didn't really kind of hang out and kind of spend time with them, right? Like I grew up in almost a generation. All my friends really had kids, right? So like they were 20 with 2-year-olds, you know what I mean? And you see them hang out and they're scrolling on their phone while the kids crawling around in the dirt. Where like our parents didn't have a phone to scroll on, so they were like
and really play fucking football, really go tackle motherfuckers, throw rocks at each other and shit.
Right. It was
That's the thing I don't understand. When I was a kid and I was their age, I was throwing rocks at cabs and shit. I was doing bad shit like that.
Yeah, like these niggas is walking around with Gen 5, with switches and beams. I'm like, what the fuck? When my first don't want to do this, what the fuck you got that? Do it, 38.
Yo, Trump, you gotta send them. That's who you gotta send the war. You gotta send the motherfuckers who want to shoot up everything.
If this ever go viral and I go viral, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm still voting for Trump though.
Why Trump? I feel like America's so divided. Like I don't ever talk politics.
Kamala, whatever. They pushing her too much on us. And I don't like that shit. So some bullshit's gonna happen. When they push them on us.
Well, that's their control monger, right?
Yeah,
they have control.
But they not pushing Trump on nobody though.
Right, because he's a wild card.
But a lot of people don't know this though. I remember when that nigga said back in the day, he said the only way he would win is if he faked and been a Republican. And you know what they say now? Democrats is the new Republican, and Republicans is the new Democrats. But they don't want to hear that shit though.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I filmed with another YouTuber. We went to the Trump rally when he was here before he got shot at. Right? No, right before he got shot at.
Good.
Right? He went to Temple University, who's in Philly, and one of the YouTubers I know, he went out and he brought 2 shirts, a Trump shirt and a Biden shirt, and he went over to the Trump side of the rally wearing the Biden shirt to get their reaction, and then he went over to the Biden side wearing a Trump shirt to get their reaction, right?
Which one went worse?
Which one? I'll give you a guess.
I'm thinking
Which one?
Biden.
Yeah, they threw water bottles at him. They dosed him with water. The one guy tried like hitting him and like kissing him, and then the Trumpers just kind of laughed. They took
just like,
videos.
who the fuck cares?
Yeah, exactly.
And that's really how it's supposed to be. Like, people don't understand. I'm like, all right, these past 4 years, we've been broke as hell. The world been broke as hell. I'm all right. I'm surviving. I'm big racks. But a lot of people in the world fucked up. You feel me?
Yep.
And I'm like, now right before that, Trump had everybody, opening businesses and, you feel me? Like, he did set the little wall up, tried to kick the Mexicans out, whatever. That's what he's supposed to fucking do. That's what he's supposed to fucking do.
Yep. Well, I feel like in America now, it's so set that like half of us don't value other people and respect other people's opinions, right? And then another half of us understand like that's the whole part of being human, is having your own perspective and opinion. Well, some people just get mad. Like I said, I try not to bring up politics, because if you say you're a Trumper, people that are a hardcore Biden are like, well, fuck you, dude. I don't want to talk to you.
I be seeing that shit. I be like, man.
And it's like, how can you not respect somebody else's opinion?
I talked to an immigrant recently. He was my Uber driver. I don't think he was an immigrant. He probably had his green card by now. But you know what he told me? I said, who you voting for? He said Trump, just from the rip. I said, why? He said, we broke as hell right now. I said, damn, real shit. He said, gas expensive.
Double the price.
That's right, no tow truck could be right there, right?
Double the price.
That's where we parked at, right there. I see the big body truck.
No, that's a trash truck. They only tow from here on down, thankfully.
From right here and down?
Yes. They close 5th Street down after 10 p.m. So you can't park here on 10 p.m.
But not though.
So if you wanted to give a shout out to yourself and the people find you.
Find me on the gram, Cash Curry _ Mr. Backings. I ain't gonna say nothing else because I ain't trying to get caught up in nothing else.